This is my Cherokee at Southend Airport. About to try cockpit checks, taxi to runway, takeoff, circuit, landing, taxi back to parking, shutdown. So I'm just following my typed instructions that I've made up. I've already visited the hangar and the aircraft is okay, in good nick. I've effectively done a walk around to make sure the aircraft's okay. And I'm going to just check eventually that we've got the right fuel tank. But first of all, what I'm going to do is shift 4. When it all moves to one side, that's because I'm looking at keys and it's tracking my head movement. Right, so left and right tanks have both got some fuel used. I'm going to top up the oil. It's fully topped up. And let's just have a passenger as well. Okay. So now the passengers in, we can, well, they're not really in. Now they can be in because the seatbelt was no longer securing the yoke for safety purposes. Close the door. Really awkward when you're using head tracking because you've only got to move your head slightly and it loses your focus on where your hand is pointing. Right. So I'm going to open the window because otherwise the aircraft will miss out. I can do other things with that a bit later on with the aircraft heating and venting. I'm going to remove for a moment visually the yoke, put the power on, and then select the fullest tank, which is just about the left hand tank, which is the one we currently have selected. That's the left tank. Right. I'm going to set the mixture to rich. And move on throttle slightly. Dodgy potentiometer on my throttle lever on the stick. Right. I'm going to turn the fuel pump on and without magnetos on, I'm just going to give it roughly 1 rev. Put the magnetos on and start. So that's running nicely. I'm making sure that the oil pressure is up, which it is. The oil temperature is good because I've been doing some flying already, so the oil temperature is up. And I'm going to move the mixture to lean because otherwise the richer mixture fouls up the flux. And at this stage, first of all I'll put on the strobes and the beacon. So wingtip strobes, rudder beacon, and just see how visible they are. The strobes are quite noticeable, but the beacon doesn't really notice. It doesn't light, but it's not really noticing at the moment. Back into the aircraft. Turn the fuel off at this stage, and I need to run it for about 2 minutes to warm it up if necessary, but it's been running, so it's been warmed up, so it's fine. At this stage I would normally set it to 2000 revs and move the switch from both to left magneto and then to right magneto and make sure that it doesn't drop by more than about 170 RPM. But you need good brakes for that. At the moment the foot brakes are not holding it, and the handbrake, as it were, this parking brake, won't stay on. It just turns itself off. It's being good at the moment, but it just turns itself off. And that means that when I bring it up to 2000 revs, the whole aircraft will move forward, so I can't risk that. So I have checked it, it's fine. So we have to assume it to have been done. Right. We're currently sitting at an idle position. I can now put the instrument panel lights. I'll put them to bright. Up is bright, down will be dim, middle is off. And I'll set the altimeter to what I know to be, I can get there eventually. That's a bit touchy, but that's about that. So that's set the altimeter. Right, and my handbrake's just taken itself off, which is why I can't do that test. So I'm going to open the heating and defrosting and the ventilation. So if I want to, if it gets noisy, I can close this window. It'll be okay. It shouldn't miss up. So now I want my radio stack turned on. That one switch, because they're all currently turned on, it should bring the whole lot up, including the sat nav, which it has. And at this stage I can plug in my headphones because I'm getting really to a point now where I could contact ATC. So let's give that a try. Tuning to ground, and I want to request a taxi. Going to say straight out, doesn't really matter.
Southend ground, Hyper November 3572 Tango, ready to taxi, departing straight out with India. Hyper November 3572 Tango, taxi to and hold short of runway 24, taxiway Charlie, runway 6, Bravo Alpha, contact tower 127.725 when ready.
I'll acknowledge that reply and the clearance.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 24, using taxiway Charlie, runway 6, Bravo Alpha, Hyper 72 Tango.
Okay, so I don't need that for a minute. Now because I'm about to start, I'm moving to a point where I'm going to take off. I'm going to put my landing light on. I've got permission to taxi, so I'm now going to bring up my revs, just taxi to the runway, which is the start is over on the left, over on the right. Something I did forget. I've got it too lean. Just doing that now. Let's see if that makes the difference for taxi. Here we go. Got it too lean. Now to get the plane moving, you use a certain amount of power. Once it's moving, it rolls fairly easily, so you have to slacken off the power. And it's a bit of a combination between using the throttle and your brakes to maintain an appropriate speed and be able to negotiate turns. So I'm throttling right off at the moment while I spin round here a bit fast. And in theory, on those wheels following this yellow line, they look that good. Currently I'm doing just, yeah, that's my current speed. Don't need to be going that fast, and I've got to stop short of the runway and make another call to ATC. Lifting the head up a bit. This is the point where we did the engine run-ups in the actual lesson. And Mark pulled across the taxiway to do his engine run. That line there in front of us now, yellow line going across in front. I think I have to be over that, brakes on, throttle to stop. And now that I'm at that point, I believe I can contact ATC. Request takeoff clearance.
Southend Tower, Piper, November 3572 Tango, ready for straight out departure at runway 24. Piper, November 3572 Tango, clear for takeoff, runway 24, straight out departure, approved.
I'll acknowledge their approval.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, Piper 72 Tango.
Close that window. Brakes off. Throttle up a little bit. And immediately, almost as soon as I get rolling, I have to take off some throttle so it wants to go by itself. I was putting flaps for takeoff, but now, having looked at the manual, it seems that you don't use flaps for takeoff.
Southend Tower, Beach Hotel, Bravo Golf, Echo Echo, ready to copy IFR clearance to Cheyenne. Beach Hotel, Bravo Golf, Echo Echo, is cleared to Cheyenne Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 11,000. Departure frequency is 130.775.
I believe there's a bit of a crosswind, which is affecting me on landing. Hopefully it won't be too bad on takeoff. So now I'm going to put mixture fully to rich. Landing light is on. I'm not going to use flaps. Brakes off. Increase throttle. Gradually to full throttle. Controlling it with the rudder. I'm now at full throttle. We should lift off at around about 70 miles an hour. There we go. Leaving full power on for now. I'm going to make a turn to the left. I'm maintaining full throttle whilst we're climbing. We're currently approaching 1,000 feet. Gradually turning to run pretty well parallel with the runway. throttle back a little bit. If I throttle back a bit, that means I also want to lean off a little bit.
Piper 72 Tango, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Right, so just telling me I'm leaving their airspace. What I'm going to do now is immediately ask to land. So full stop and land.
Southend Tower, Piper November 3572 Tango is 2 miles southeast with Juliet to land. Piper November 3572 Tango, Southend Tower, entered left base, runway 24, altimeter 3012. Piper 72 Tango, cleared to land, runway 24. Echo, hold position, caution, Piper, on base. Hold position,
My
Echo,
clearance.
Echo. Cleared to land, runway 24, Piper 72 Tango.
So there's the runway. Keep near that. Turn the landing off at least. Oops. When I get to this stretch of water pretty much in front of me, I can make a turn to head back to the runway. Currently at 2,500 feet, 100 miles an hour, and climbing currently. So I need to back off the throttle a bit. I don't need to climb. Throttling back again because we're gonna need to get down. Need to lose at least 1,000 feet before I get fully into the final approach. I'm currently doing about just over 100 miles an hour. And I want to be landing at about 80. So I'm going to throttle back quite a lot. Make a turn. A little bit too far on this base leg. Got to come back a bit. And I need to lose some altitude, so I've got some flaps on. I'll lose some speed, so I'm going to put more flaps on. I think I've been coming in too slow, and it makes it for a difficult landing, so I'm going to try and come in a bit faster. think there's a bit of a crosswind from the right, so I end up drifting to the left. Right, I'm ruddering to the left, but using my Alien lens to go a bit to the right, which also has the effect of slowing me down. I think the red lights might mean I'm a little lower than I ought to be, and the white lights mean I'm a little higher. So when you get an equal number, if I've understood that correctly, a red and yellow, and a white glide path. So I'll increase my throttle a bit, so I don't lose too much speed. The weather is actual world weather. Set it to reflect the weather that we've actually got. I'll put the landing on. I've been finding that the closer I get, the more I've been kicked across to the left. So I'm going to try and fight that this time. I'm putting a bit of right rudder on. Although I'll be going too slow. I think this is better. Not necessarily succeed, but it's better. Throttle back. Throttle back. Nose up. Throttle right back. Now that's more like the landings I've been doing. Some brakes. Ideally evenly.
Piper 72 Tango, exit runway when able.
Great brake squeal.
Piper 72 Tango, turn next taxiway. Piper 72 Tango, contact ground on 127.725.
Stop there for a minute. Acknowledge the handoff.
127.725 for Piper 72 Tango. Southend round, Piper November 3572 Tango, taxi to parking. Piper November 3572 Tango, taxi to General Aviation Parking, in taxiway Charlie.
Right, that's fine, except that
Taxiing to General Aviation Parking, using taxiway Charlie, Piper 72 Tango.
I'm not sure how you determine which is the appropriate taxiway. But I'm going to go the way I've been going. Really wants probably 1,000 RPM or less on the engine taxi. Really. Oops, on the grass. what I meant to do earlier on. I've just taken my flaps off. What I meant to do when I stopped, but I got diverted by talking to A2C, was to take my landing light and that's an omission. I should have been landing with fuel pump on and full rich mixture, which I didn't. To get the yellow T-bar so that it's just showing inside the left-hand wheel. I think I'm a bit over to the left, I'm not right away. So the front wheel isn't fully central. I think that's about the right distance. Let's have a look. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, shut down engine. Feet off the pedals. I'll apply the handbrake. We'll see if it stays. Might or might not. Don't need the landing light. Don't need the beacon. I'm leaving my flashing lights on for a minute. Don't need the headphones anymore. A little close. Don't need the radio stack. And don't need these now. Panel lights, if I leave them on, they will drain the battery. So I've got to put them to off. Strobe lights, I can do that as a last action. Okay. I can open the door. I can't open the door because I've unlatched it. Oh, this is awkward. Right, open the door to let the passenger out, and it's a bit back to front because in theory, I wouldn't be able to get out once I've done this bit, which is secure the yoke. Now that I've done all that, I think I'm okay. All my switches are landing light still on because it was. I forgot to do that. All my switches are off. I can now turn off the master, and it's fairly safe. It won't discharge its battery. I can now get out of the aircraft, and I think that'll do. So I'll end the recording.